Deja vu. We're back in the farthest lift again with a car that's getting a Koyo rad. Except this time it's our car. And we are replacing a stock radiator in the 350Z. Chris said this is an easy job. Let's see if he was right. Let's go see what we got, what I bought for this thing, and go from there. I know I have something on my toolbox for this. It's a little GK Tech part. We'll see what this is later. We need to install this later. It is related to this. Let's go see if we got a Koyo rad for this. So this is more of an upgrade rather than a repair. Actually, it's a repair at the same time because the fan shroud in there is destroyed because obviously the car was in an accident at some point. Hence why the rad support is crooked. So the fan shroud is broken. So I don't like doing things twice. So I had to order a fan assembly from Rock Auto. I'm hoping that this thing fits without any issues. I would have got an OEM one. The OEM ones are discontinued. So we're going aftermarket. Maybe I can swap the fans over to this shroud. It's really just the shroud that's the problem. The actual fans work just fine. Open this up first. I think this brand is TYC or something. This is a pretty common replacement. I think even Z1 has this on their website. This is not a factory fan assembly, but it does have nice connectors. These look very OEM. I don't know. I should just throw the thing in. All right, now the moment we've all been waiting for. Hopefully this is mine. This thing looks nice. Dude, you know what's crazy? This is fucking polished. Yeah, the other one is brushed. I know that the SR ones are now brushed. This one's fucking polished. You never know what you're gonna get. Yeah, so you want to be gentle with these fins because obviously they're very delicate. Luckily we have an AC condenser and I am not taking it out. Okay. It's thinner than I imagined it. That sounded kind of strange, but because usually they're like pretty thick, that sounded strange too. Awesome, we got a NPT fitting for a coolant temp gauge. That's nice to have. We got hardware for the fan assembly. If only you could see this thing, but I'm not getting rid of AC. Fuck that. All right, Nissan has put a drain for us right here. How convenient. God damn, son. A little pressurized, slightly. We barely ran this car. I don't know why it's so crazy. So there was basically absolutely nothing wrong with this cooling system. So this is going to be a good test on if this radiator is a performance upgrade or not. All right. He's just going to dribble out a little bit more like a senior citizen, go in the bathroom, and then it should be good to go. That one you can use. I got you. So one of the reasons we're fixing this connector is broken. The mounting tab is broken, I believe. Actually, it doesn't even look broken. Is this just not even mounted? It just wasn't mounted. God damn it. We all thought this was broken. This zip tie is broken. This one's still mounted on here. Basically, there's two connectors for the fan. There's two fans, there's two plugs. You want to make sure these are out. There she goes. These are your fan connectors. Okay, Chris said this was easy, so we're gonna see if he was right. All right, we got a stock radiator hose. That's cool. Probably should have upgraded that, but we didn't. Oh boy, I'm scared. Okay. Hey, one good thing, I don't see any blue devil in this bitch. Thank God. That's the last thing you want to see when you buy a car. So everything's looking promising right now. I'm going to try to tuck this rad hose away. I don't know if we're ever going to talk about this in another video, but I managed to get the fender liners in over here. I cut them here so you could hide the headlight.
Oh.
And leave this open because I didn't have anything to attach it to under here. So it's pretty good. I don't know if the tire's gonna rip that off or not, but we'll find out. Got those from Amazon too. Makes it look a little bit better. Just something to use as a tampon. Shove it in there. We are using an absorbent mat, which is actually the best thing to use. It's quite literally a tampon. And then tuck it away, and hopefully that doesn't leak. I'm gonna shove one in here too, because we're gonna be removing this, and it would be nice if it didn't splash all over the place. Put the drain plug back in. Okay, I know I gotta take this out, so let's get to that right now. What the hell? Hey, that's what that was. No, I don't know if this was that. I remember putting this on the other day, and it was stripped. So it's cool that we're doing this right now. Well, we only have one mounting hole anyway, so. And it doesn't matter because Koyo supplies you with all new hardware. Wow. Whoa. She squirted. That'll happen sometimes. Gotta be prepared for it. Boom. Overflow tank, gone. Okay, those two connections should be it. We're just gonna take this upper rad hose off, and then cool part about the modern ones, like a 350Z and a 370, you can just shove something in here like this, unlock it, and then pull it out, boom, that's it. Pretty convenient. No 10 millimeters, no brackets. So that's it, those are the upper mounts. I'm gonna take this hose off. That's it? Do we have to take the intakes off? I hope not, because I basically broke this one already and I really don't feel like finishing it off. But yeah, we do. We do have to take these out. Now I'd say we have a decent amount of room. The only problem is this might be connected to the condenser. It is connected to the condenser. You might be able to get to it from in here. Yeah, looks like you take these 10s out. I am going to take the shroud out first because it looks like that's what you're supposed to do. The good news is we have it zip tied to this because everything's broken. So we're just gonna cut the zip ties and it should come out pretty easy. There's one. So really, this is really why we're doing this. Because I needed to get a new fan assembly anyway. So, yeah, this is all from the accident the car was in. Yeah, so it looks like taking this out first is probably the right way. We'll need this. This is the drain. Okay, radiator. Okay. That's the original. Not too bad. It wasn't an accident though, so it's pretty dented. The condenser took most of the impact, it looks like. You are gonna need these rubber pieces. These are actually the same as an S14. Lower ones, those actually might be the same as a S chassis too. Oh, and look at that. Koyo supplied me with replacement bolts for the ones I dropped down into the abyss. So we'll probably just use these. So basically we just got to line up the front or the back of the condenser with the front of this radiator. Okay, thick boys on the bottom. Thick boys on the bottom. Top we can worry about later. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that slot goes in there. Once that's in, you just gotta make sure your lower rubber bushings are in and make sure that the condenser doesn't come out, which it looks like it just tried to. We're gonna get the upper mounts. We're gonna put those on just so they're ready to go, like that. I'm going to pull this forward and try to thread in one of these screws. This condenser is so dented and bent out of shape. Let's see. I think that's it. Oh my God, thank God. I don't trust this hose clamp because I think I saw some coolant here. So we're gonna replace it with a worm clamp. Okay. All right, please stop leaking. Thank you. It wasn't completely tight, so you want to make sure the drain is tight. That should be good. And then that should take care of everything down here, other than the connectors for the fan. This install will be a lot easier for you guys because hopefully your car wasn't in a front end collision. We're just gonna kind of make this work, you know? Okay. One. That was the easier side. Good, thank you. Okay, everything's good. Pop these back into place, if you remember how.
Yeah, I need to put this car in the frame machine.
Actually, you can kind of see the Koyorad. Oh, that's cool. Honestly, I was thinking about that. I was like, well, I would cut a hole here, but you actually have to notch it, so fuck that. All right, now the fan's gotta go in. Now we just gotta shove this thing in here with that radiator up. Okay. Let's go here. Okay, fan connectors and this hose, and then that's it. We have the mystery piece from before, GK Tech. This is a metal bleeder valve replacement. So on these VQ engines, there's actually a bleeder valve in the back by a heater core hose, and they tend to break. And the problem is you do need to use that bleeder valve because these engines have a high spot in the back and the air gets trapped back there. It's right over here. So it would be a good time to replace this right now. So we're gonna pop this off, replace this, slide that pan under there. I think I'm gonna have a mess on my hands when I'm done with this, but it's gotta happen. So put that in now. Okay, some coolant. Not as much as I thought it was gonna be, honestly. Old plastic valve. Obviously it works, but it works until it doesn't work. And then this thing strips or it snaps off and then you're This is all aluminum. It's got a nice plug with an O-ring on it. Definitely a really nice piece. And then we're gonna use the same clamps. You could replace these clamps, but added a little zip tie from Amazon with a little Christmas tree mount. The factory one is broken. And then you just plug the fan in. And then we're done down here. The overflow hose. Oh wow, it's pretty much just this little bottom piece, but it's good now. That's just the overflow hose. All right, so we just got some information from my technicians. They say don't elevate the front of this car. Bleed it on flat ground and use the bleeder valve in the back. They all went home. Me and Eddie are here, sweating in the back of the shop because you know what? Because we got to make these videos. We got to get these videos out for you guys. So we're working overtime right now. Just getting these videos out. All right, so what's up? We tightened the bottom. We got the lower rad hose on. I think it was tight enough. We got this on. We got that on. Good. Then we got to bleed this thing. And bleeding Z's are, I don't think it's a fun process. $14. Look at that, 14. Crack that open. I see some air bubbles. Oh, look at that, perfect. You can literally watch the air bubbles come out of this thing. That's all air escaping. And the threads are cut so it can let air escape past. Wow. Cool thing about electric fan cars is you can just wait till the fans kick on. That's how you know that the thermostat's open. Oh.
I hit record and it started going.
That was weird. You got the magic touch. All right, so we think the thermostat just opened. I'm sure it did because it's hot as hell. We're gonna check this back bleeder again. I got a lot of air out of this thing before. Right now it seems pretty steady coolant. So I think we're done here. Yeah, we're done here. So we got all the air out of the back bleeder. Thermostat just opened. Let it run for another couple minutes just to be safe. And we'll throw the cap back on and we're done. So Eddie's got to go home, so that's a wrap on this video. We're gonna throw the cap on, that's gonna be it. And we'll take it to the track and we'll see how it does. Hopefully everything's good. I actually do like how this looks after we took it outside. You can see the Koyorad branding right here. They put it on top. And it's just nice to see a polished part in the engine bay. You know, this engine bay is filled with, you know, nasty looking aluminum. So it's nice to see a cool upgraded part in there. That ends it for this install. If you're seeing this video, it's probably too late, but you could have won a cool Koyorad on our website if you just spent $5. But next month we have brakes, stopping power package. So check that out. We're giving away parts every month on factionmotorsports.com. Go give it a visit. You'll see all the details on the homepage. Thanks for watching. Just a reminder, we are giving away products every month over on factionmotorsports.com. Every $5 spent gets you one entry. Faction Motorsports merch and products get you double entries, and brand of the month products get you triple entries. Our brand of the month for June is Koyorad. For our raffle this month, we are partnering with Koyorad and giving away a radiator and oil cooler package for your vehicle. Koyorad has been a staple in the JDM scene here in the USA since 2000, and much earlier than that over in Japan. Koyo has always been the industry leader in cooling products when it comes to racing and drifting. Ever since I started drifting, Koyo has always been the radiator that my friends and I wanted to have in our cars, and to this day, it has not changed. Whether you are grip racing the mountain roads or drifting your local track, no one can stand the heat as well as Koyorad. They have also supported events like Final Bout for years now. They are directly involved with the community and are always innovating, so make sure to check out their radiators and other cooling products over at factionmotorsports.com.